Electronic music pioneer Jean-Michel Jarre has released a new studio album titled Equinoxe Infinity. It takes listeners to a futuristic world and is the continuation of his 1978 work, Equinoxe.
When I did the first Equinoxe, we were all hoping about the future. We had a kind of appetite for the future, a vision for the future. We were dreaming after year 2000, everything would be, cars would fly and everything would be amazing. And we've been slightly disappointed when year 2000 happened. And now it seems that we are getting back to this kind of vision of the future.
The concept album's 10 tracks describe the world as it may look in 40 years. In particular, the effects of artificial intelligence and ever-increasing digitization on mankind are central themes. Jean-Michel Jarre has had a fascination with machines and innovations throughout his musical career. In 1976, he achieved his international breakthrough with his album Oxygène. Jarre, then in his 20s, used synthesizers to create new and never-before-heard sounds. To date, the album has sold over 12 million copies.
Music for me was like cooking frequencies and loops and beats and waveforms in a rather tactile and sensual way. And I think that has not changed. It became much more popular. But this is still the same thing. When you see DJs these days, they're actually cooking, they are in front of an oven, in front of their turntables.
Over the past 50 years, Jean-Michel Jarre has sold more than 80 million copies of his music. His concerts are visually spectacular as well. In 1997, more than 3.5 million people came to his show Oxygène in Moscow, his biggest concert so far. In April 2017, he gave a concert on the shores of the Dead Sea as part of a campaign to save it from drying up. His album Equinoxe, released in 1978, is also well known for its cover by artist Michel Jarre. The watchers, as Jarre calls them, look toward the future. In 2018, they do so again. They're expected to see one of two extremes. On the one hand, a life in harmony with technology and artificial intelligence. On the other, a dystopia in which human beings are ruled by their machines.
I decided also to release this album with two different covers, symbolizing the two potential futures. I'm convinced that human beings could only survive the 21st century if we are evolving in good faith, both with environment and technology.
Now aged 70, Jean-Michel Jarre doesn't see progress as requiring the sacrifice of the tried and true. He brought this insight to the production of his new album. He used state-of-the-art digital production technology on it and more.
For this Equinoxe Infinity, I used some of my early analog synthesizers from the 60s and 70s. Which is great today is actually the fact that you can mix in a rather cool and flexible way the analog world and the digital world.
Jean-Michel Jarre admits that he's spent more time with machines and technology than with people. Even so, Equinoxe Infinity stands as a warning. We need to be aware of the effects technological progress will have and decide how much room to give it.